little?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Please. I must. I must do a little bit of cooking. No, but I actually like it. Cook a lot. Sit down. Wait, but if I'm not allowed to cook, then what am I allowed to do? What's my purpose? What can I do? Sit? That's it? Just sit? And be pretty? I'm not sure if I can do that. Couch potato? Oh man, you're allowed to sit. That's it. Wow. That's all. Sit there and be pretty, bro. I don't want to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, put on your hazmat suits because we're diving into the depths of
What?
Go to kitchen. Wait, no, don't keck.
Okay, get out of my kitchen, okay? You're not touching anything.
Discord degeneracy and observing the most parasitic creatures that exist on Discord. E-girls.
That's me. That's me. If you have free nitro, I'm available. I'm just kidding. I'm not even an e-girl. Well, okay, I do have the cat thingy. I have like the steampunk cat, but for a long time I was a bread. Okay, but now I'm in my e-girl era. So I guess e-kitten.
And not just normal e-girls, I'm talking about the
That's a man. Nuh-uh.
entitled, delusional e-girls who will try to get you, a lonely man that hasn't felt the touch
That's an AI avatar. Ha! Ew.
of a woman, to pay their bills
Blech.
and buy them stuff because having a job like the rest of the world is just too tough for a princess like me. Anyways, my
True.
depraved journey
True.
starts off with this TikTok, which I was sent by a viewer. It says, finessing my sugar daddy with this 100% not fake and set up conversation. But our
Okay.
Discord e-kitten here wants this plushie, and how much is it? $250. What the f***? And sugar daddy number 3 says, oh wow, that's expensive. We're just gonna pretend that there's only a sugar daddy 3. 1 and 2 died in a fierce car accident. But sugar daddy number 3 says, check your Cash App. And
What?
if we go to this person's Cash App, they got sent $250.
Lads, there's a booming economy here. I feel like we can tap into this. All you have to do is have the kitten ears, and you have like a girly avatar and a girly name, and you just fake it till you make it, okay? And you will get yourself a Discord daddy, and you can get the monies. So like VTubers, how often do you have VTubers in your chat and asking you to buy them anything? I think you wish you would have all the VTubers, especially the big titty ones, but I don't know about that. Scoot 2050. No!
And $500 and $200. I'm
No.
gonna spend all that
That's a lot of money. It's like almost 1,000. Jesus.
money on therapy. And this was all sent by the same guy, by the way. Now, I was really hoping this was satire, but it turns out this person
4.6k. How much do you want to bet that all that 4.6k is actually just donos from sugar daddies? What you think? Because I think it's like 99.9% sure that they are all. Do you think that's a monthly? Earning monthly 4.6 from Discord daddies? That's a good job. Don't need to bet it's 100%.
has another video that says, when people realize they can just talk on Discord to make money, and they show off their Cash App, flexing to people.
12, almost $13,000? Bro, I need to start talking to people. Hello? And Suzuki and David, I will have to start talking to people. Yeah, I'm sorry. $1 in stocks. Amazing. Wrong channel, Scoo. What? You think that I can't make it? I can make it. I can be cute or something. I will learn. Okay, this is going to be my learning curve.
People that they made $13,000.
That's the joy. You don't need to be a girl. You just have to pretend to be a girl. Okay? Like you can fake it so easily. Just be cutesy. Scoo getting a second job? Yeah. You know, this economy. I am hiring Discord daddies.
By being an e-girl on Discord. Now, these people are kind of like the Andrew Tate disease that infected men, but for women. I guess Andrea Tate.
Oh. Oh, that's so awful. Oh, so awful. I never wanted to see this picture, and here I am. What the fuck? Yeah. Because I have been cursed with this, you will have to. You're welcome. What do you mean, would? You're not allowed to would this man, lady, man, whatever he is.
Or something. They're flexing all this money without telling you the truth. No one is gonna send you $400 unless you work for it. And in the case of working for it as a Discord e-girl, that means sending photos. I'm trying to say that the photos won't have any clothes in them, okay? And what the—
I see.
that means is that this TikTok with 3.6 million views is basically this person
I have a cute feet, if anyone is interested.
telling 3.6 million people that they sent photos of their cooter to people on the computer. And I want to point
Of the cooter? Oh.
you know that there is a big issue with this. It's the fact that this video is on TikTok, which is mainly for teenagers, and anyone that has felt the depression of paying their bills would never spend $150 on a stupid fucking plushie.
It doesn't... Is it like big? It doesn't even look that big. Why is it so expensive? Jesus Christ, it's just a plushie. It's not even like Sanrio.
This clearly is a girly girl aesthetic for teenagers, which is a recipe for disaster, but maybe you know what? Maybe I'm making things up in my brain. So I went to the comments and there's messages like this. I am literally this close. I guess they're doing sign language or something. To becoming a Discord kitten because I won't that bag, baby. I can't spell. I use emojis. I have a vampire guy as my profile picture. And I also went to their TikTok page and they are a teenager. Anyways, I went to the Discord eKittens profile, and there's a Discord server, and this is
Number one e-kitten / e-girl. Sometimes I want to unsee the things that I see.
either going to be Epstein Island, or it's going to be a bunch of teenage boys and girls, because yes, boys will, I could be an e-kitten if I want to, I just want all this money. So I joined this server, and I was genuinely relieved, because in this server, there is absolutely nothing about being an e-girl. It turns out those TikToks were just to advertise this piece of Discord server. But fortunately for me, I was looking for Degeneracy, and I found it in this Discord server, because when I joined it, YagPDP gave me a message saying, join our backup server for the ban appeal and any prices and invites to our other servers. It seems like the money has dried out for that e-girl on TikTok, because now they're selling roles on a Discord server. You can pay $25 to—
Whoa! You can... Wait! You can make your moderators pay for you? Oh my god! Wait a second, it's not that I have to pay, but you have to pay me to be my moderator. You will pay me to do job? Oh my god. I did... Oh, how could I not know this? How did I not know this? That's an option? Oh my god. How could I? I'm not giving you anything. Why? Only if I'm pretty enough, I will fake it till I make it. You need to be L certified plus. Jesus. That's amazing. I didn't know. I'm learning so much.
To be mod, or 170.
Oh my god, it goes even further. You can become an owner for almost $200
to be owner, or $10 to get unbanned, or $20 to ban.
Bro, they are charging for unban. Oh, okay, but listen, even if we don't make the mods pay, instant unban for $10? 20 for banning a friend? I think we are onto something. I think many people would pay 20 just so that they can fuck with someone. And then you get $10 for instant unban. I think we are onto something. We are so onto something.
And a friend. Guys, I'm going to be honest for a second. My job is talking about Discord. I'm on the internet basically 24/7. I am a loser. And even I'm looking at this and saying, how much of a loser do you need to be to actually spend money on any of this? Oh, and there's bundles too. What a good deal. Anyways, this whole entire Discord server was an absolute waste of time, and I needed to find a real...
Money equals feed pics. Okay.
Degenerate server. So I went on Discord. Now, Discord is an unmoderated piece of garbage website filled with the most disgusting Discord servers imaginable. When I was researching this video, do you want to know the first...
Here we gift subs to get your approval to ban someone. So, kek.
And isn't it delightful?
thing that I saw when I opened up Discord and I scrolled down? Well,
I
I
have
saw
never
this
heard
server
about
here.
this.
It has tags such as NSFW and selling
It's poons and selling nannies.
photos with no clothing. And the description reads, "Hi, I'm blank, 14 years old.
What?
The absolute is going on this website?"
That's
and we aren't even close to
illegal.
the end of the video, but at this point I feel sick to my stomach, so I just want to see if there's maybe some weird Discord servers with some down bad fellas in it that we could just laugh about together. And while I was going through Discord, I stumbled across this tag.
Straight to jail. Can I look at the tags? Femdom, finsub, feed, BDSM, selling. What's a femdom? What's a finsub? Goon, mommy. What's a finsub? Findom is the weirdest shit ever. Feminine dom. But what's a finsub? Financial submissive? A what? What's a financial submissive? What does that mean? Findom is financial domination. What do these mean? When you pay? I don't know. What does it mean? You get off on having someone else spending your money? Isn't it just having a wife? I'm fairly certain that's just marriage. I don't think that's an entire ass kinky category, man.
Across this tag called findom, and I guess I was too innocent to know what this means because I actually had to Google it. Financial domination. It's one of
Wow.
those intercourse DLC lifestyle.
Guys, how do you know this stuff?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. How do you know all this? Because this is the first time I have ever heard about it, and everyone is like, "Oh yeah, it's actually." We googled it. I believe you. Okay, my little PogChamp, I believe you.
Styles in which someone gives gifts or money to someone who is financially dominant.
Wait. You give gifts to... So the e-girl is the financial dominant and the financial is submissive gives the money? Or... Bro.
We are getting into some freaky
Damn.
shit. So I perused Discord for the findom tags, and I came across this Discord server here. Melanie's banner with a very happy anime girl. Nice.
That's AI. I don't like it.
It makes you feel nice and welcome. So I joined the server, and I went into the server
Much.
info channel. What is this server about? This is a community server that I made, mainly used to worship me as a dom.
That's true. That's basically every VTuber's Discord. So, yeah, I see no problem with that.
Such as incorporating findom to spoil
I
me
thought
with...
findom was something to do with people wanting to be fucked by fishes and also as coup. It's
So-
actually selling nukes XDD.
Yeah. It's about family. Yeah.
gifts. Oh, but you aren't obligated to participate in findom if you're not comfortable with it. But that's kind of the whole point.
It's such a strange way of phrasing it. It's like you joined a Discord and you're allowed to love me. You have the right to praise me as a god. But I can explain. I can explain. It was relevant to what we were talking about. No worries. It was so anyways,
I just want you guys to give me free stuff. But I want to point out that there are
yeah, isn't findom very Jeez, it's so interesting. Holy shit. Yeah, wow.
no other doms allowed. No, and it is non-negotiable. This Melanie lady doesn't want any of those slimy, money-stealing women to take your money, except Melanie.
Yeah, so she basically said she doesn't want any other girls because the attention would be from off her onto another person. Based, honestly.
Can do it. Anyways, getting into the mind.
The awful findom, there is only one female. This is just a harem, isn't it? It's just a harem for the girl.
Instead of someone who would send a woman money for absolutely no reason. So reduce my IQ by jumping down the stairs a little bit. I see big text saying click link to serve me. I click on big link and it turns out
Bro, you know what's the worst thing? That I actually believe that this works. There are so many of you are down bad bottoms that there is no way that some of you wouldn't be into this. It's like, click on it to serve me. Be my mommy. I mean, mommy.
There's a Google Docs form for an application.
I could do it. I don't have mommy energy. You guys wish I would. I wish I would have mommy energy, but I'm just stuck as an annoying brat.
Oh, we're really going through this. I hate myself.
Oh,
Welcome
God.
to Melanie's sub-application
no.
form. DM me when you complete this form. A minimum of $50 must be sent along with the application form in order to be
Bro, there is actually an entry fee. Oh my God. Do you have to like have like a subscription for like being like a being the part of this sub thing or something, or what?
I mean, I would never spend money on talking to a girl online.
Really? You sure? Are you really sure? Are you really sure? Huh? Never ever? Are you sure though? Wait, if I'm a girl online, does that make me an e-girl?
considered. You have to send $50 for an application fee. Now, the theme of Melanie's Discord server is complete delusion, because if you go through this application form, they talk about what's findom, and then there's budget dedicated to this monthly. And the minimum budget is $300 to $500 a month. Boy.
Oh my God. Wow. I love how the minimum doesn't even start from like a $50 or something, but the bare minimum is 300. I don't understand men sometimes. Like, I mean, well, it depends on the service. Like, what do you get for this service? Do you get like daily conversation and daily pictures? And is she like immediately replying, and is she always pleasant and whatnot, or nothing? No. You have to get something, right? Surely you will get something.
Boys, with $500, you could actually treat a real-life girlfriend quite well. You know, instead of sending it to some random girl on the internet. But the down bad degeneracy doesn't stop there. Because in your application, you get to pick how you want to be treated. Do you want to be treated dynamically? Like, you know, a normal human being. She will try to personally get to know you more and see if you're a good fit for each other. I like the word if. If you're not a good fit, she's not going to bother. And if that's something you want, you could be a human ATM. I will treat you as such, and you'll just be a personal wallet for me.
There is no way. Listen, I understand paying money for either companionship or pictures to knot onto, but there is no freaking way anyone wants to be a human ATM. I don't believe in a cock mentality. There's no way. Because why would you not want to be, you know, talked to or befriended or anything? You would be surprised. No, please don't ruin it for me. Don't say that you would be surprised. I don't believe it. Totally does happen. Why? Why would you do that? Like, listen, if I would give money to someone a lot, and like you go to this Discord with the sole purpose of that I'm gonna talk to a female and I'm gonna get some juicy feet pics with some honey glizzled all over it, then I would want to talk, right? I wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, treat me like shit.
There are people out there that will genuinely click on this button and be excited about it. Please spend that $500 on therapy every month. Now, I'm not going to fill out this application because I actually have dignity, but I went to the server's announcements channel, and ladies and gentlemen, this person is 22.
Okay, at least she's legal. At least she's legal, okay? That's fine. It's perfect.
Not
going to jail!
Now, I just got a paycheck from a sponsor, and I'm looking to spend it on some beautiful woman, and to make myself feel even more empty inside.
Grandpa is staring into my soul. I'm a little bit bothered.
So how does this wonderful lady look? And well, there's a channel called Madame Posts. And inside this channel, there are tweets that Madame Melanie has posted.
I bet you it's all just AI art. It's just going to be like, this is like a very generic AI art, and you can do like nudes with it and whatnot. It's a guy? No.
Do you want to know what's really hot? Well-adjusted subs. I mean, they actually have a life outside of giving women.
Oh yeah, how often does it occur to you that there are well-adjusted people and they go to Discord server like this. Yeah, I'm actually a doctor and I have like a very nice Tesla, but also I want you to treat me like dirt and I will just give you money for nothing.
And money. Someone to
It does happen. Stop saying that. I don't believe it. I'm not. No. No, you cannot gaslight me. No. I know an example. Who? Do I know them? Because I will personally show up at their doorstep to spank them. No, they are lucky. I would have beat this nonsense out of them.
just be here because they love serving women and their love to give up their finances to the prettiest girl.
She's a bank manager. She's a girl? Oh. Wait, so she is spending on boys? Her findom is a gay dude? What? Wait. A gay dude? Then... I'm trying to put the math together in my head, but the math ain't mathing. Huh?
Girl on here, Twitter, simply because she deserves it. Translation for the people that aren't as delusional as Melanie. Melanie wants people to just give her money and actually have a life and not talk to her. Honey, Melanie, you have to work for money. That's just a constant in life. Unless you go to the casino, then you only have to work once and maybe you'll win big. I do not promote gambling. That just came into my brain. I'm sorry. She has a channel called Sends, and this when I looked at this, it blew my mind, to be completely honest. Because in this channel, she lists off the things that she buys. Emotes, $160. Art, $40. Gacha pool.
Bro, the gacha pools for 170 is rather cheap. I don't know what she's playing, but that's kind of cheap. Yeah, what do you mean only 170? Do you not want the matching weapons and whatnot? How is makeup 150, but the gacha pools are... What? This is bullshit.
You have to pay for her gambling as well? What the... But she lists off all the things that she buys. She eats out quite a bit. She's sending all of these messages because she expects people to send her money to pay her back. I did not...
Reimburse double because I deserve it. Oh.
Force you to spend $15 on chicken wings. Why the f do I owe you money? This is some straight shit, I tell you. I don't think anyone would be stupid enough to give someone $15 for food unless she's some sort of cutie patootie. So back to the Madam Post channel we go. Wait, hold on for a second. You're telling me that I'm not even sending money to a real life woman if I...
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, it's a dude. Yeah, you know, now I actually... You're right. This must be a guy. There's no way that this is a girl. Yeah, no, this is a guy. You're right.
If I sent money, I'd be sending it to a 2D anime girl. This could be a dude for all...
Wait. One finger, two fingers. Why is this over there? Unyo? Unyo? Those fingies are fingering.
Chat, if you do this you don't deserve rights. Sorry, I didn't make the rules.
Oh, I know. Not again. I think things are starting to click for me now a little bit, because when I was going through the tweets, there was the word gens coming up a lot. Gens means generated images, because if we look back at this photo, this thing is AI generated. This isn't letters. What type of card is this? You know what? Sending money to 2D anime girls, fine. But sending it...
The 4 of red clubs? Is that not the thing? I don't know, man. I don't know how to play poker.
To AI 2D anime girls, that's where I draw the line. We've hit the gold mine of degeneracy right now. There's no way people are sending this person money, right? Like, let's see. Let's go to their wish tender, which is like where you like give people stuff for money or whatever. You have to censor a lot of these, but it doesn't seem like anyone...
Is wish tender like Throne was before they tried to bully me into putting my information to those sussy people? I do miss Throne, not gonna lie. It's just coffee doesn't hit the same way.
One sending her money. All right, let's go back. Let's see Throne. Throne is the same thing. You just give people stuff. Nah.
93 gifters. Oh my god, click on it. Please. Please.
No.
No, show me. I'm ready. My body is ready. Show me.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
These are not bad. Listen, if only all the 93 people gave her like an average $50, That's pretty good.
As a man who also has to deal with loneliness once in a while, sending an anime girl
I have the same pet. The pet medical. I have that.
money won't help you at all. I don't even know if this is a girl either. This could be a dude doing this.
It's probably a dude.
Thankfully for me, I did stumble across this tweet, which is a voice
yeah.
message. This will really tell us if it sounds like AI. This could be a dude, or it could just be a dude's voice who's really good at acting like a girl.
Pausing.
In the meantime, I guess I could just leave a little voice note for you.
I think that's a girl. AI? No. No, I think it's a dude. No.
I feel violated. I feel
No,
broken.
I think this is just like sort of like an ASMR voice.
I'm a shattered man. At least it's actually a girl this time. Now I just need to paint a
It is
picture.
a girl. I think it's a girl. It's his girlfriend, bro. School real voice? Yes, it was me.
For a second. But if a small tip is $10, let's assume at bare minimum this is $920. So they made $920. But then there's this message here where they talk about how Wish Tender is shutting down, and they're sad because Wish Tender has been their saving grace ever since they came back. But if Throne has $920 and Wish Tender apparently is more, how much has this person made? Ladies and gentlemen, I have this tweet for you. I tabulated all my sends ever since I started findom, and it's a 5-digit amount. This person has made more than 10,000.
So, gentlemen, I see an opportunity here. I see that there is an audience. The bar is low. All you need to have is some random AI pictures and pretend to be cute. That actually sound like cute. What do you mean? It sounded like me. It did not sound like me at all. What the fuck? It wasn't like me. Hello? I have standards. Why? Why have standards when you can earn 10K with this? What?
Dollars. And if I had to guess, it's probably between $20,000 to $30,000.
Bruh.
I thought dudes sending money to an AI anime girl was peak degeneracy. But nuh-uh, bucko. We still got one more server left. And this server is with a
Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me you missed me. Tell me you missed me. Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm pretty. Jesus.
real woman this time. It is again one of those findom servers where you send a girl money, but you don't get nothing in return this time. In fact, you get put in the tributes channel where this person
You know what tributes are. We all know what tributes are. Yeah.
publicly shames you and calls you a pathetic loser for sending her money.
To be fair, there are people who are into that. There are so many times that sometimes 10 out of 10 English, but there are people who come in and is just like, "Screw, insult me," and I'm like, okay.
People really like
Weird.
this, don't they? And you'll notice this is like
Pathetic losers.
$130. The next day, this is $180. The same day, $20. $185 on the same day. Yesterday, $90. There's a lot of dudes sending her money. But one of the special things about this server is the fact that it has a general chat with some absolute creatures on it that we get to look.
Okay, but is it worse than our CCC? Lads, join the Discord. We are also absolute degenerates on Discord. We have a great Discord. You should totally join our
Hi,
Discord.
Scoop, please insult me.
Your left ballsack is bigger than the right.
Look at. Oh, gee,
That's right.
goody. And we're starting off with this fella here who just wants to vent real quick. You know,
Okay.
nothing like a long day of work and venting to
That's
some
normal. Ah, dang it.
random girl on the internet that you send money to. They just want to get something off their chest. They literally just got omega scammed in real time because they sent this lady, a dom, some money yesterday for a pic, and he just realized that she deleted all her messages and blocked it.
Based. He was probably a bit spooky, a bit creepy, perhaps a little bit stepping over the boundaries. Perhaps. Wait a second. Is this? So this is the person, right, who owns the server, but there is someone's hand on her hip. Whose hand is that? She's domain them. Yeah, but whose hand is this? Her boyfriend? Wait, so she's openly having a boyfriend, or at least a midget, someone fondling her waist, and okay, yeah. Listen, I'm learning.
This dude just got scammed out.
Anyone want to date me so that I can put up a picture you fondling my thigh or something, and then I will get the other people and we will dominate them together? I will give you 15% cut. Okay? No, thank you. I'm giving you a cut, you whore. You're supposed to be loving me.
Out of his money.
Yeah.
And he's here again to get scammed even more. And that's just the start, baby, because there's this person here that said, I wish I had a girlfriend. You'll never get one. So work harder to find a job and make some money so you can fund our dates instead.
Jeez. Wow. Well, at least it's straightforward, I guess.
Yes, goddess. This is why you're hopeless in the girlfriend department.
From now on, you may refer to me as Milky Way Mistress, okay? That's it. I don't want to hear anything else. No, thank you. No, but you're supposed to say yes. Why? You guys are so lame.
This server is some degenerate.
Man.
And in this conversation with this
Yes, my
creature
Milky
that
Way
this
Virgin
guy's a
Pocato
Shut
Prege.
up. You can't type. I will accept it because not your first language is English. It's a typo.
can of worms, and we'll get back to him later.
Right.
Is talking with Goddess Chloe. I can't. Goddess Chloe. I want to say it normally, but Goddess Chloe says, think about how hot it'll be to watch your money go into my bank account. My brother in Christ. I get depressed when I have to pay my taxes and watch my money go to the government.
This is like some next level of gaslighting. That's what it is. They actually believe it. She just says it so often that they will believe in.
I don't know how you guys find this hot. You guys are fucked. It's time to throw it back to the guy that got scammed because he sent money.
Okay, but this is a real chick, right? So can I expect some real titties? What you think? Is there going to be some real life titties involving here, or is it just
Money. And the lady said, that's it? You can do better than that. I want more of your money. You heard
Oh.
me. Send more. If you send enough, I might reward you. So this guy sends even more money. He doubles the money because it's still not enough, and doubling it is still not enough. How much money do you have? And this guy's got 15 bucks, but you need lunch tomorrow. No, you don't. You can skip one meal. Give me your money.
Bro? I refuse to believe it. No. You cannot tell me that this is real. I don't want to believe it. No. So people are like this. Why? What happened? Why is bro this down bad? He wants to wear the leash? Bro, I can't believe that this is working.
Chances are this dude has more than $15, but just likes being told that he can skip a meal. This is mind-numbing on every aspect.
That's
Oh, but don't
crazy.
you worry, because we have pure degeneracy coming up. Because this is not just a one-woman show. This girl has a boyfriend named Alpha. And what Alpha does in this server is he also humiliates people. You better pay mommy up. Alpha and I are so much better than all of you losers.
Oh my
We
God.
deserve all your money.
Oh my god. Oh, what? Why? Oh my god. I don't know where to look. That's so weird.
I think both of y'all deserve a strong father figure in your life that is clearly missing.
I'm not finished.
Because this guy is saying, I could get a credit card or two for her and go into debt. Is that
The only way I could imagine this working if the guys would be bisexual and they would be like, okay, we get a 2-for-1 deal. One for the girl and one for the boyfriend. And we are also allowed to deal with the boyfriend. That's the only way. The double N tier, exactly.
that even a question? Of course you should open a credit card for me. Are you fucking kidding me? Since no one here has a father figure, I guess I gotta pretend I'm one for a second. But this woman should feel absolutely gross. Goddess Chloe is being a disgusting, greedy leech of a—
This kinda reminds me of that JP streamer that got stabbed, but somehow less evil. At least they're honest about it.
You know, I was actually thinking the same, that this is how you get stabbed. That was in my head. I was like, I will not bring the British into the conversation, but it's true.
human being that doesn't have a job and can only survive because she scams people out of money, which puts them in credit card debt. And for the men that are doing this, sending someone money for attention, not gonna fix her loneliness. Ask all the people that donate money to Pokimane.
You're an idiot.
For the men in this...
But at least, listen, I don't know, but at least Pokimane is entertaining. Like, you get something out of it if you donate to a streamer, right? You say your witty little thing, you call them a virgin, which you would never do, right? Is she? Well, listen, I would say, since she's very popular, that yes, she's entertaining enough.
server that sent this woman money, they're even worse than the girl herself. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the point of no return. You can turn back now and enjoy.
There is no way that it can get worse than this. What could be worse than this? My hope and faith in humanity is slowly eroding, video by video.
Your happiness. But if you're still here, we have one final surprise in store for you. Because as I was reading the general chat, I came across this conversation where this fella that we saw before was having like multiple pages of conversation, but it gets to the topic, of course, of this person sending money. And if you send enough money, then you'll get to see even more of my hot body. I'm just going to put a picture of like a big fat man so we're not freaked out or anything. Please don't tempt me, goddess. I'm not one of those.
Sexy. Finally. This is the kind of thing I pay hot stacks of money for.
What do you mean by one of those? Oh no, please don't tell me. What in the absent father figure is going on? 16 years old and doing all of this. What the all those people that were sending money are not just down bad dudes. They're
calling
predators.
Master Emma a virgin? No, we would never. At most we'll call you extra mega giga special superlative ennobled royal virgin olive oil game of the year edition signed by the god of virginity.
Scoochum will remember this. I guarantee you. She will.
Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, right above it, account limited, not banned, limited by Discord. In fact, I know exactly what message got her reported because in her intro channel, she had like a thing, I'm 16, I sell content. Like it was basically an admission that Discord should ban her. And what did she get? Limited. And she's coming back tomorrow to...
What's even a limited account? Why would you not just ban them? Oh my god. What the hell? See, this is why we shouldn't allow children into social media. Because of bullshit like this.
Again, send a...
Didn't they say she was 22? That was the other person, I believe.
Legal content. You know how Discord says they care about this stuff deeply?
Yeah.
This is a child putting themselves at risk, and Discord just limited the account. And you know what? I'm gonna care for this young lady because I'm gonna send her something special. It's called an...
I'm sorry. My mind was like, he's sending her something special. It's like, no, don't do it. It's not worth it. Please don't. You can still turn back.
MEC cyber tip line report for putting herself in danger. If Discord's not going to do anything, if Discord can't do anything, then the feds are sure going to do something, I hope. And again, it should be no surprise to anyone, by the way, I found this server on Discord. I'm a young high school brat. I sell super hot content, yet it's still on Discord. And we know Discord is garbage, but Discord limiting an account that runs a fucking server. This is clearly...
I wonder if her server got nuked after this. I actually hope it did.
Clearly child exploitation, and they do nothing about it. What a fucking joke. So I want to give you guys an update, but after I recorded this whole thing, I spent the next 2.5 hours reporting every single thing I could to absolutely everyone. So I reported this to the cyber tip line. Like I said, I reported all the bad servers on Discord to Discord, and I reported any bad messages directly to Discord. And it's been about 48 hours, and I want to show you what has happened and what is the outcome. Now, anytime you need to report something revolving around children in this no-no material,
if he's going to say absolutely nothing happened, I'm going to be very sad.
Always send something to the cyber tip line. They're not going to be the fastest. They usually focus on people like driving out to meet kids and put those predators behind bars. That's very important and time sensitive, whereas this Discord stuff, it's just a lower priority, but it's always a good idea. It's kind of like your backup plan. So with Discord, I've talked about them probably about a year ago and how awful they were and how there was a bunch of bad servers, and one of their staff members reached out to me and said, if there's anything bad with a server, you want to scroll down and you want to report this server. And the thing with Discord is that it says, where's the problem located? So if the problem is located inside of the Discord server, Discord says, nope, not our problem. You can report this to Discord, they'll deal with it. However, if you pick the other option, where's the problem located, in the listing, this is where you actually get to report the listing. But remember this one server where this person was 14 years old? Well, the listing is still up after 48 hours. Now, I'm not a very impatient guy, but when it comes to child safety, you know, making sure that 14-year-olds don't get groomed on Discord, my patience runs very thin, and I think 48 hours is pretty abysmal. And
okay, but surely Discord did something, right? Like, this is whatever Discord is. I don't even know what that site is.
in terms of the server that we looked at, it's still up as well. Discord, like I said, pretty great example on how they're a piece of absolute garbage. They have, oh, you gotta report someone.
Surely, right?
Look at it. And finally, it's time to talk about Discord, who made probably the biggest mistake in this video. And after 48 hours, what did they do? And ladies and gentlemen, one of my reports actually went through, because there was a message in the intros channel, which I blurred out if you caught that in the video, which had some pretty suggestive photos. And that message did get reported and did get deleted by Discord. And do you want to know what Discord did? They didn't ban Chloe to try and keep her safe and off the internet. They just limited her account for a second time. You know, I'd write it off if they limited the account once because they're stupid.
Why would they not erase the entire server? Isn't that like a TOS violation to have these sort of things? Couldn't they get into like a huge fucking problem? If it would get out, like, okay, let me see. How many likes and views? 1.8 million views about this video. I would say that the word is out, right? So surely, since when did Discord care? Don't get me wrong, I don't think they give two fucks about what this girl does, but they care about their own asses, right? Because if they get into the news that, hey, this is what you can do on Discord, then I guarantee you that everyone who has stocks in Discord is going to be very, very angry.
But this just shows either incompetence or malice. But now she's still here. I'm not going to scroll down through this thing, but again, it's just talking about adult content from someone that in their bio, again, says they're 16 years old. And this isn't even the most...
Either way, you're still a pathetic bitch, and your purpose in life is to serve me in any way you can. I'm fucking greedy. I want everything you have, and I obviously deserve it all. She's not even likable. I don't understand. I really don't.
Egregious message that I saw, because when I went to the announcements, again, Alpha and I are making content, DM to request custom content. This is the definition of holy f Discord, why aren't you banning this?
This is literally cock content. You should have like the role of the chair because you're sitting in the cock chair.
If it has to come to me making a video on every single problem on Discord so it can actually get reported and taken down properly, you know, not just limiting an account of a minor that's sending this shit, then there's a problem. You know, Discord has failed as a company when the only hope we have in terms of these servers getting shut down is by some YouTube guy who makes videos about Discord and kisses people at the end of the video.
Mwah.